right, and we're back. All right, so we're gonna playing a little bit of League. It is preseason. What should I do? Support or should I go top? Yeah, we'll go top. So what's it gonna be? Jungle. Coolness. I'll be perfectly honest. I hated jungling until I discovered Skarner. See, what I like about Skarner as a champ, what I was bad at, as far as like farming and whatnot, he's good at. And two, I mean, shoot. And I haven't been playing him more than a couple months, but I think in the entire time I've been playing Skarner, I haven't ever had the pick stolen from me by somebody else. And I also have never had him banned. And I really like that in a champ. I like playing champs that I can play. It's like one of my favorite supports, honest to God, is Zillion. I like the champ. I like Zillion a lot. I like playing him. And to be perfectly honest, and nobody picks him. I'm dead serious. Like, nobody ever picks him. And he's never banned. So I don't really, it's not really an issue I ever run into. Let me see. So, when this goes in, you'll probably hear me. I'll do a 3-2-1 clap, and I'll probably make a recording so that I could bust this for the YouTube channel as far as a review of Skarner and how to play him. You'll hear me do a 3-2-1 thing. That's for when I do the YouTube of this video later. Because like I said, not only are we on FozzyNozzy here on Twitch and Facebook Games and on YouTube stream, but I also have a channel where I do videos. So, all right, so looks like I'm going to be playing. Ooh, Warwick. Okay, Warwick's not bad. I mean, Warwick's another champ I like. Funny thing, I hated Warwick for the longest time. I could not figure out. You're gonna laugh at this if you're a League player. I couldn't figure out how to play Warwick. Easy champ. I mean, if you're not familiar with in League, there's a color system of a champ with this color of the circle around their portrait and champ select. And white is like the easiest ones, and then blue is considered medium, and then I believe it's orange is considered hard, and then red is considered extreme. And Warwick was dang white circle, easy, basic champ. And I couldn't figure out how to play the fool. I would come in and I would just die all the time. And then but eventually I figured out a couple things I was doing wrong. And I had one of the best games of my life ever on him as a champ. Like, I literally carried a 4v5 game on the side with the 4. And the one that quit 5 minutes into the game, and I snowballed so hard I carried the game. I was shocked. But so he can do well. So all right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the cut in for the YouTube video that I'll make later. So 3, 2, 1. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy FozzyNozzy here, bringing you another League of Legends game. Today we are playing jungle. We are on Skarner. Looks like we are going against a Warwick. Good champ, positive champ. So, as you know, I am by no means a League of Legends master. I'm just an ordinary guy, ordinary gamer who likes to play, and I approach these videos from that perspective. So, Skarner. If you were like me, because I will fully admit I struggled with jungle for the longest time. I couldn't figure out how to play it. I would always die. Look at Skarner. He really changed a lot for me as far as jungling in my... Let's turn that audio down. But definitely Skarner is a champ I would recommend. Standard starting items with Skarner, you see, is the Blue Smite Knife plus a refillable potion. And we're going to mosey on over here. Now, like I said, I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, a League of Legends god. I don't claim to be. So you'll notice I don't even have that full handle on my map being unlocked. I lock it and unlock it a lot. But all right, so things about Skarner. First thing to keep in mind with Skarner is when you play Skarner, you're going to see these little circles. And I'm playing with the skin. With the default skin, these will be red. There's going to be one of these. Oh, we might be having an invade here. Hold on. So there's one by both your, if you look at the mini-map, your red and your blue. And then there's going to be another one. You can see it over here by this dragon. And there's another one up here. And when you get control of these, you do extra damage and you have extra attack speed. And trying to fight around those is a big part of playing El Skarner. AKA the Crystal Rock Boy. Like I said, jungle was a position that for the longest time I couldn't play. I will be blatantly honest. I couldn't play it. I would just always muck it up, and then, you know, I'm by no means saying I'm like a master blaster at it, but I'm at least quasi-competent with it now. And it all came down to really finding a champion that I felt quasi-comfortable on. Die. And I don't know what it is about Skarner and why he clicked with me, but he did. Now, also with Skarner, you want to remember he is a scaling champ. So you don't want to pick too many fights with them before you hit level 6. Let's see, here's another one of those things I told you about, another one of those circles. Warwick is mid. He might have already taken this, which is okay. See how this one's red? You're going to come over. When you stand in, you see how this green circle comes out, and then it pops. And then now I can have control over that. Now, very easily, the other guys, if the opposing team runs over and hits it, then I don't have control of it anymore, and I lose the buffs. But now you notice I'm not going to head back now. The reason why is the first item I want to head back and get is the Balmy Cinder, which is part of the Chem Tank. Because the big thing that you want the Chem Tank for is it big time boost your speed, and Skarner's all about hunting shit down. I pinged you to get out of there, dude. And yes, I am running away because it's better than dying. Warwick is not a champ you want to give early kills to. But this is the first item you usually want to get past your starting the Turbo Chem Tank. And the first item is the Balmy Cinder, which is 1,000. So I don't like to go back until I have at least 1,000. Now, fun fact, it is actually going up to 2,000 in an upcoming patch. Not 2,000, sorry, 1,100. Just the Balmy Cinder is going up to 1,100. So you want to know how much that is. And yeah, Warwick's going to beat me on these first couple of dragons, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So the key for me to do is to just not get ticked, understand, it'll be what it'll be. It's just not worth it at this point to try to go toe-to-toe with him. I'm not. One of the things that I had to learn, and like I said, I'm by no means faker or anything, but one of the things, I thought he stole that. I had to learn on this is you've got to understand what your champ can do and cannot do. And then you've got to play that way. There's definitely a part of me that's like, oh, he got both crabs. I want to run over there and, take him out. I can't. I'm level 4. I'm not strong enough yet. Me getting all ticked off and running over there isn't going to do anything but get me killed. Yes. It's not going to, like I said, it's not going to do anything but get me killed and give Warwick a boost. And we don't want that to happen. So sometimes you just bide your time, understand when your champ gets good, when he starts to get strong, and flat out, you really don't want to try to start doing... It's one thing if you can run into a fight that's happening already. But as Skarner, you do not want... You flat out do not want to pick a fight until you're about up to your level 6. And you definitely don't want to pick a fight until you have Balmy Cinder. It is just not a good idea. I know you're thinking, what the heck are you going over here for? I'm going over here to see if I can drop a ward. And even though that's not here, see, I can come over and I can grab this. And then the next time Warwick comes over, he'll see that I was there. He's up top. I'm out of here. He's pathing high. I'm going to grab this. And then probably going to go back and grab that. Go away. Oh, see? Little bastard. Get him, Zerath. Ah. Okay. All right, so what did I learn from there? When he saw me, because he probably saw me here and figured that's where I was going, so he looped around, came in on there. So, what I got? I got 1,000 more to get Chem Tank. But see, look at our farm. I've been focused on farming. He's been focused on running around. I've got 50. He's got 42. Look at my item difference. Yeah, he got me on a kill. It sucked, but it was what it was. I mean, again, I'm not going to say I'm the best at it, but I try to remember, anytime I die, I always try to remember, 99% of the time when you die, it's because you made a mistake. So I try to ask myself, okay, how did I screw up? What did I do? What could I have done differently? You know, in my day job, I coach a speech and debate team. And particularly with the debate kids, I always tell them, like, look, when you lose, and if you listened to the SWOTOR part earlier, you heard me say this. When you lose a round, you've got two choices. So now I know Warwick is in this half, so I'm going to go try to hit this. Checking the mini-map. He's doing Rift. But I got Dragon. Ah, shoot. Ooh, I'm almost to 1,000 now. That'll be nice. See, this gives me health, armor, magic resistance, ability, haste, and a movement speed boost. Which, remember, the whole point of my champ, the whole point of Skarner is this ultimate, right? Where he impales somebody and he can drag him. So, being able to get on a champ is one of the biggest things with him. So, what am I going to do now? They're clear and pushing. I'm going to go down and jungle farm these bottom camps. Because I want to get these up to level 2. Is she down there by herself? Gotcha. Help if I had my fingers on the right keys. I was totally on the wrong keys there. Check my inventory. Yep. Yep, we'll go back and get boots. Then we're going to go Dead Man's. Why? We're going to go Dead Man's because, again, Dead Man's gives me speed. And I need speed. But see, even though he's got more kills than me, look at 74, 71. Ult is not up. Get this. Always get this first if you can. So you think you hit with your E with that little shard. The next time you hit it, it's going to freeze. See, it slows it. I didn't kill anybody, but they'll back off. Ooh. Gotcha, bitch. Haha! I killed somebody, I know that much. Or minimally, I got an assist. With the armor or the health? Again, move speed, I'm going to go with that. Now we're immediately going to go try to grab this dragon. They're respawning. We technically got more people on the map, but I don't know where they all are at. And go. Works top, so we're good there. Speaking of which, oh, I got to get mid. There we go. Pizza bitch. Run away! Yep, let's get back. All right, so he is a day. So now we need to make sure we check. They are a heavy AD comp because I think last was attack damage, so is Sivir, so is Warwick. So I need to go with a heavy AD build. So that means next up after this, probably going to grab Thornmail. Thornmail is an item where if somebody hits you, it does damage back to them that reflects it back. So we can get this for the boost. The next thing I'm going to go is the Bramble Vest, which is the like I said, Thornmail does that. Bramble Vest is the cheaper part that you can then make into Thornmail, but it gives the same effect, but just at a smaller level. Definitely going to get this. See, the other thing I'll tell you about jungling, because I'm a lower elo player. Like I said, I'm not a god. But one of the things that I learned Now notice there, I paused. I waited for backup. And since I'm up here, why not? Like I was saying, one of the things that I had to learn, if you are a lower level elo jungler, lower level and ranked, which I am, all right. One of the single biggest things that you need to focus on in your games to try to improve is objectives. Do your objectives. All right, so I mean, keep a laser focus on getting your dragons, getting Rift Herald when you can. Siver's trying to backdoor us. Not on my watch. Well, she did destroy it, but still. And also, see, anytime you go buy one of those spikes and it's not red, make it red. Or not, sorry, not your color. Make it your color. Because what these do, they give you, what is it? Yeah, movement speed and attack speed, and it restores mana.
Hey, Beth.
Yeah?
When you come down, can you bring down cat food for Oreo?
Sure can. Love you. That was my wife. Oreo's our cat. He's black and white. Hence the name Oreo. Okay, my ult is up. Little monkey butt jumped away. Ah. What does Wart got? Blade the Rune King. Yeah. So I'm grabbing that. And then I'm not getting this. I'm gonna go with Thornmail. And I want my bomb center. I want my Bramble Vest. See. When struck by an attack, deal 3 plus 10% bonus magic damage to the attacker and apply grievous wounds for 2 seconds. All right. What does that mean? Okay. See, it says when struck. So when somebody hits me, they take damage. Now, what grievous wounds is, if you're not familiar with, is grievous wounds basically for champs that heal, for self-heal. It makes them heal less. I'm going to go ahead and sell my bottle, and I go ahead and pick up the belt. So now, and so that effect of Bramble Vest, that when somebody hits you, they take damage. Now, it's not a huge amount, but every little bit helps. It just gets boosted when you wind up actually taking damage from when you upgrade it to Thornmail. And again, the reason why I built Thornmail is, well, one, shut down Warwick, because Warwick self-heals, and so Bramble Vest will help with that. It's all right. Yeah, I died, but I also got, I think, at least one, if not two, assists. And we cleared a lot of it out so that Yone, see, they all died and we almost all died, but we cleared enough of it out so that Yone, our boy Yone here, he's the last man standing. So, like I said, I don't claim to be a LOL, a League of Legends god, but... And that should be all that she wrote on that. Well, maybe not. All right, first thing I'm doing. You see, we've already got 3 dragons. We get one more, and we get the Elder. Sorry, we get the Dragon Soul. So like I said, if you are new, boop. And I guess that was one of the biggest things I had to learn about jungling is, man, focus on those objectives. Because I think like most people, I was like, oh, I gotta try to gank, I gotta try to get kills. And yeah, those help. It would be stupid to try to say they don't help. But as much as ganks can help, what's going to help your team even more is you, A, not dying, and B, getting the dragons. Trying to get Rift Herald. Because those are like force amplifiers. And there you go. And that's that. And you see, there's a game. Good game. But see, that's the thing. I accepted, see, early on, what did Warwick do? He killed me relatively on. He got both crabs in the river. But I was like, it is what it is, man. You got to understand. I'm probably going to give it to Yone. What your champ can do and what it can't do. And when you are in a situation where something's happening that's not good for you, but you know trying to fix it isn't going to do anything but make your champ probably die, you just got to go. That is what it is. Warwick's better. He's just flat out. He's better earlier game jungler than I am. At Skarner. He's just better at it. So, not, you know, he can do a 3 camp clear and go straight to river to get the Herald, to get the crab. I can't. He can try to gank a little bit earlier than me. I can't. He's got more sustain than me earlier. It is what it is, man. But I was like, okay, it is. Try to minimize that as much as possible. And then towards the end, you know, we did pretty good. First one of the day. Thank you very much. B minus, I'll take. And you see, 4 kills, 5 deaths, which, you know, I got to work on that being less, but 13 assists. Let me see. Advanced details. Is it damage? Yeah, damage. That wasn't bad. Oh, there I am. Yeah, lowest on my team, but that's okay, because, again, what's my role as the jungler? They're oversight. He's going to be a higher outputter than I am. Understand what your champ can do, understand what it can't do, and don't try to make your champ do something it can't do. You know, I could have tried to 1v1 fight with Warwick in the beginning again. I was going to lose. He's better at it than me. There's no other way around it. He's just flat out better at it than me. So there you go. That's Skarner. So if you are having, and I'll say this as somebody who was horrible at jungling, if you're having problems with jungling, if it's a role that you dread the possibility of trying to get onto, if it in a ship, like in the match puts you on it, check out Skarner, man. He's not hard to execute. I think he's fun to play. He's got lots of good CC crowd control, which is really nice. In lower levels, it goes for a lot of ways. And so check it out. And again, he's hardly ever banned or picked, and so he's usually open. And again, that for me is a big thing. So hope you got something out of that. If you liked the video, please click like on the button below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. And I'm out. So that was the YouTube video. I'll try to get that up later on the YouTube channel about Skarner. So, as you heard my wife pop in, I need to go get our cat some food. So I'm going to go and take a quick break, but I will be back, and we'll probably play, well, what time is it? It's almost midnight. I got class tomorrow. Actually, I'm probably going to go ahead and end. For those of you that watched, I sincerely appreciate it. I do try to stream every Monday night. We typically start off with the Star Wars stream, and then I'll maybe play something else afterwards. This has been a really crazy back half of the year for me. For those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher, and so I've been having to deal with all online classes and stuff. That's my day job. Love to do this online. I would love to do this professionally full time, but you know, that's way down the road. Plus, I do like my job a lot. But I'm going to try to start adding more days during the week and on the weekend when I will stream as well, possibly Sunday evening and some more times during the week. It's going to probably be, 9:30 at night. So, but I'll try to get that schedule posted. But thank you all for showing up. I'm going to go ahead and log off and then probably feed the cat and get some sleeps for my classes tomorrow. But for those of you that showed up and watched, thank you much. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time. Take care.